It's time for more secrets in Roblox Wanted. I've got 10 secrets to show you, ranging from least to most interesting. At the end of this video, towards the end, I'm going to show you literally the best way to earn money in this game. You're getting 2 videos in one, a grinding video and a secrets video. Let's get straight into it. The first one's pretty cool, but I think a lot of people know about it. That's why I'm starting with it. There are 7 different types of ATM. There are ATMs all over the map, and there are actually 7 different rarities. They're not just colored differently for fun, they actually give different amounts. The most common, with a 1 in 2 chance, 50%, is the green ATM. It gives you 100 cash if you get one. Then we've got the blue one with a 1 in 3 chance. I believe that one gives you 200. Yes, it does. And then there's also the purple one, which I think gives 400. Purple one is 1 in 6. There is also a red one, 1 in 20. And then you go to 3 really rare ones. 1 in 500 chance for the gold ATM that gives you 10,000 cash. 1 in 1,500 for a diamond ATM, which gives you 100,000 cash. And then there's a black void ATM, which I think has purple particles coming out of it as well. 500k, 500,000 for 1 ATM. I've never even seen a diamond one, let alone a void one. I have seen a gold one before, so let me know in the comments which of those 7 you found, because I think most of you would have found the first 4. Have you found any of the other 3? Next one's just cool, and I want to give a shout out to King for letting me know about some of these. When you enter a vehicle in first person mode, there is actually tends to be a screen, and the screen will actually have symbols depending on what's happening. If you go inside water, there will actually be a little scuba symbol. You see that on the speedometer on the right? A little scuba diving symbol to let you know, I guess, that your vehicle's in water. The Spectre's a great one for this because you can see all of them easily without having to move the wheel. If you go fast enough, you can see there's a little prayer symbol that pops up. If there's any more, let me know. Maybe there's one for if the vehicle's on fire, if the vehicle's nearly damaged, if the vehicle's being shot at, different passengers in vehicles, stuff like that. But it's cool that there's just little symbols. They don't do anything, but it's just cool that they're there. The next one involves the day and night cycle, because if you've played this game quite a lot, you'll probably notice that when it switches from day to night, you hear this sound, which is a bit weird. Most games have like a rooster or an owl to represent the times. Why is there a weird clicking sound when the day changes? Well, I was actually talking to Braden, who is based on Sir B in the game, and he told me that it was actually a feature in the game. It's when your headlights turn on and off. Listen. That's the headlight sound. Because if it's day, your headlights are normally off. When it's night, it makes the headlights turn on, and vice versa. It's just a feature to do that. If you want to turn it off, maybe you don't want the headlights to automatically be on, you don't like the sound, you can go to menu in the top right, then go to settings, and under gameplay, you should see vehicle auto headlights under miscellaneous. You can just turn that off if you want, and it turns off the fact that they switch, and also the sound. I'll make this 4th one quick because I don't really want to spoil it. There is a new tutorial. There's like special cutscenes in it. There's a special route that you take. I might check it out. I should probably check it out. I just know that it's new. I haven't fully experienced it yet, but I would recommend you try it. You can make a new account, maybe an account that has never played the game before, and just give it a go, man. I keep hitting this mic, bro. Every time I hit the mic, you gotta subscribe. Not that you can do it multiple times. That was stupid. Next 3 are all linked to the police team, because the last update as I'm recording and releasing this video was the police update, adding the police career, new police base, a bunch of stuff like that. This first one's sad. This one's really sad, and it really annoys me. As I mentioned, there's a police career. You go into menu, then you go to missions, you go to career rewards. You'll see there's the syndicate one. We already know about this. There's also a police one. And at level 5, you get the warden vehicle. It's basically the police's version of the syndicate blade. And keep that in mind. The police version of the syndicate blade. If I just join police team really quickly, you get the blade for being level 5 in the syndicate team. Yeah, I can still spawn it and drive it. I think you know where I'm going with this. If I leave the police team and I try to spawn in the warden vehicle, it says I can't. You must join the police team to spawn this vehicle. What? It's heartbreaking. Honestly, it's so upsetting. I hate it so much. Such a shame, because when you join police team and you open up your phone, you'll see that a ton of vehicles, including the new Maverick helicopter, including the Spectre, the Zorvello, have an exclusive police skin placed on them. It literally changes how the vehicle looks. You can't customize it normally because it's got this skin on it. Forgive me for thinking that the Warden was the same instance. You know, this is a vehicle. It's got this SWAT thing on it. I just assumed if you weren't on police, it would take that skin off and you'd have a default version of it. I don't mind the idea of exclusive vehicles for certain teams, but why is the Blade not Syndicate exclusive? Is it because it doesn't scream Syndicate? There's got to be a way. If someone knows a way to drive the Warden as a criminal, or any team that's not police, let me know in the comments, because yeah, maybe we can get around it, you know? And then the developers totally won't watch this video and they totally won't fix it. They will fix it. We did get a new police career, but we also got a change to the existing syndicate career. You can see on level 2, we have the item locker furniture, which is the same as it always was, but plus 2 locker slots. Turns out there's actually more locker locations now. In any armory, you can now access your locker. There's also one at the police base and at the syndicate base. So there's like 5 around the map. And you get the one for your own house. And as soon as you get the one for your own house, you also get 2 extra slots. So it starts out at 5 and then you go up to 7. So you can store 7 different weapons in here. Keep in mind, you can store weapons in there. Those weapons are exclusive to you. No one can take them. If you die, they'll stay there. It's like a Minecraft ender chest. If anyone plays Minecraft, it's kind of how this locker system works with the weapons. Final secret I found that's kind of linked to police team, but also just kind of for any team, I guess. They can be full. I want to give a shout out to my friend CJ, another wanted YouTuber, for finding this. If there are too many people on the police team, it just won't let you be police. I'm actually not sure if this logic applies to the syndicate team. I would assume it does. I think it's like 20 or something. The server size is 30. I think it's about 20. It will just not let you be a police. There can only be a certain amount of police in the server, which I do really like. Maybe it should be less, because there was a lot of police when it happened for CJ, so interesting. Just keep that in mind. You know, maybe you think there's an error with the game. No, it's obviously not. It's just the fact there's too many people. We are flying through today. The next one is about a new feature that was introduced recently. And I actually love the idea of this. It's confiscating loot. If a player, a criminal, or a syndicate has a bag with loot on it and the police arrest them, a piece of loot at random, one piece of loot will be taken out of that person's bag and the police can collect it and get its money's worth. You're probably thinking, no, that that's not really a secret, and yeah, it's not, but it is useful if you restore your items. So let me show you. So I've just picked up a Bitcoin in my bag. This is worth 67,000 cash. This is a lot of money here. So I'm going to get arrested by my alt account, and you're going to see what happens when I restore my items. So you can see I've just been down by the alt account. I'm going to click arrest on my alt account, and you'll see the Bitcoin pops out. So I can take the Bitcoin and get 67,000 on my alt. And if I restore the items, keep in mind, this cost me 16 Robux because I have Roblox Plus, and I get the Bitcoin back. So basically, if you restore your items, you keep the confiscated loot. So the police confiscated that piece of loot, but I got it back because I spent Robux. And you're probably thinking, well, you started with a Bitcoin in your bag, you're ending with a Bitcoin in your bag. True, but the police gained 67,000 cash. I only spent 16 Robux. What I'm trying to say here is this is the best Robux money grinding method or money spending method in the entire game. Obviously, for it to benefit me, it has to be my alt account with the Bitcoin and with the Robux here. But if you can get an alt account, get a Bitcoin on the alt account, get Robux that you're going to spend on wanted cash on that alt account, then just keep arresting them, taking the 67, they restore items, arresting them, you will get a lot of money. Because I spent 16 Robux because I got Roblox Plus. Let's just assume, though, it's 19 Robux. 100,000 cash in this game is 80 Robux. So just 2 of those, which is 38 Robux, you're getting, what, 134,000 cash? Less than half for like 150% of that. It costs 2,920 Robux to get 5 million cash. 2,920 divided by 19 gives us 153.6. So that means if you did it 153 times, which would be about the same Robux as that, we multiply that by 67,000, that gives us 10 million. So we literally get double the 5 million. Like, sure, okay, we don't get the free money printers, we don't get the mystery gift, but it'll be worth less than 5 million. So if you have Robux that you want to buy on Roblox or have a gift card and stuff like that, before you redeem it on your main to get money printers or wanted cash, I'd recommend not doing it. Redeeming it on an alt account, finding a Bitcoin and loop it. Sure, it's going to take you a while because you're going to have to keep confiscating and restoring items and confiscating, but you're going to make so much money by doing this. Like double what you'd normally do if you just instantly buy it. It is a bit of a complicated thing to explain, so let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. If you understand it fully, hopefully you do, then you can respond and answer people. But yeah, like literally, if you just use an alt with a Bitcoin and Robux and you just spam arrest them and spam restore items, you're going to make a lot of money. Oh boy, we're going from one complicated thing to explain to another. Now let's get into bank cash piles. So I went over the best money grinding method when you're spending Robux. So basically, if you want to spend some Robux, What's the best way? How can you get the most amount of cash for your Robux? But now we're going to talk about bank cash piles. This one is very interesting. It was implemented a few months ago. I did tell the devs about this because I was very concerned about it. They are aware of it. They're probably going to fix it. But as of recording and posting, this still exists. Let me try and explain this the best I can. In every single bank vault, you will see on your way to the vault and inside the vault, even around the vault, these little cash piles. You just interact with them, and you can interact with them 5 times, and depending on the vault is the money you get. You can see this is a silver vault, so we got 500. If it was something like a default one, it will give you 250. Ruby gives you 2,500. Even diamond vault, that will give you 15,000 per cash pile, which is actually really good. And you can see once I take them, they're gone, and if someone was to join this server right now and come to the bank here, it would also be gone for them. It's basically known as something being server-based. It is tied to this Roblox server. And there are 17 of these in every single bank vault, which is kind of crazy when you think about that. For this silver vault, like if you took every single one, you get 8,500 cash on top of what you're already getting. So obviously you saw that I grabbed all of them. You can see, look, at the start here, these ones are gone. Or these 3 right at the start are completely gone. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to rejoin, because as I said, this is server based. You can take all 17 in one server, join a new server, and there will be the 17 again. So you can see this door is going to open, and these cash piles are going to be there again. You can see this is the exact same cash pile we started with. I can just grab it. This is the same silver vault that we were just in. It gave me 500 cash again. I can go over to this one, get 500. I can loop the 17 again, and I can keep rejoining servers and keep getting cash piles. However, I said this is linked to the server. If you were to join a really popular server, chances are there's going to be no cash piles because someone's going to have taken them. So the best thing to do is target small public servers or private servers, but they cost Robux. Let me do this in a public one right now. So I'm going to go in ascending order, and you can see I'm going to join this one with 2 people already in it. So you can see once again this is the same silver vault. Again, you can see I walk in, and these cash piles actually left kind of not quite undone. So you can see this one here is available. I can take this one probably 5 times. Yep. So this person, whoever was in this server before me, didn't take that one, but they did take this one over here and this one up here. So you can see these little tram carts have cash piles on them. If they're empty, it means someone that was in this server has already taken them. Yeah, they were pretty efficient, but they left this one out here. They left one around here. So there's a few that they left. So basically you want to target really small public servers. Doesn't guarantee though that the cash piles are going to be there. Someone might have taken them. And obviously when the vault resets, the cash piles will reset in every server. So if the vault's about to reset, you don't have to rejoin. You can just stay in the server you're currently in. The cash piles will come back. Quickest one, assuming you've got fastest vehicle and all of that, you can probably do this about 8 times in a 20-minute cycle, because the bank resets in 20 minutes. So that 8,500 that you can get with taking all 17 cash piles becomes 68,000 in that 20-minute window by doing it 8 times. And on the screen you can see all the values. So you've got all 8 of the different vaults. You've got how much one cash pile gives, how much all 17 give added together, and then multiplied by 8, assuming you rob the bank 8 times. So you can see with the diamond vault, for instance, if you take the cash piles 8 times and there's a diamond vault during an admin abuse, you're going to get 2 million cash just from the cash piles. In my opinion, if there's a vault that's ruby, emerald, amethyst, or diamond, do this. If it's gold or sapphire, maybe if you're free, you get an extra 100 grand in just 20 minutes. Like, that's really good. 100,000 cash in 20 minutes. And that doesn't even include what you're going to get in the vault, that big cash pile in the middle, the loot that's all around it, anything else that you can somehow do in the meantime, It's quite crazy. In my opinion, this is the best way to grind money. The only unfortunate thing is it's kind of linked to the bank vault. I wouldn't recommend it if it's default or silver. Like 34k in 20 minutes, is that good? It's up to you, I guess. I don't really think it is. But if you did this non-stop, if you somehow was able to spend 24 hours, every 20 minutes you'd take the bank cash piles 8 times, you didn't miss a single cash pile, the minimum you're going to make is 2.5 million, assuming that it's been default. Every single vault is default, which has never happened before. I don't think it will ever happen. That's just assuming that all of the banks for that 24-hour window are default. You're going to get 2.5 million. That's insane. Again, any questions, let me know in the comments, because that one and the previous one are very confusing. I do understand that. Hopefully, I was able to explain it in the best possible way. I can't really think of how I could explain it any better. All right, final one. This one was crazy. I found it on accident. I've never seen anyone talk about it. I'm actually going to search up in the Discord server right now and see if anyone even knows about it. There's 15 times this has been referenced in the Wanted Discord server. In Wanted, there are quite a few customization things. You go to menu, then you go to settings, and there's a bunch of different settings options here. You've got audio, gameplay, graphics, and keybinds, and you can do all sorts of things. Change the inputs, change how the graphics look, change certain things. Really nice. But what if I told you there are 3 secret settings that exist in this game, and you can't see them in any of these 4 categories? There's no secret 5th category. It's linked to the search bar. If you type up debug, D-E-B-U-G, you will see there are 3 secret settings. So I'm going to go through all of them. The first one is bullet trajectories. If we turn that one on, it literally shows you where bullets travel when you fire them. So you can see I shoot, and you can see that is the bullet trajectory. You can literally see, look, the bullet started there, and it only lasts for a few seconds, but if I spam it, you can see this is how it looked. I wouldn't say this is particularly useful for you. Maybe if you were doing some target practice in the armory or something like that, you can know how accurate you are, and I guess it can allow you to understand exactly how the bullet drop-off works, but you're not going to see it for that long. It's only there for like 3 seconds, and then it disappears. The next one is camera field of view, also known as FOV. So by default, its one is on 0. You can actually drag it and make the camera closer to you. We're in first person. Let's go 1 mouse wheel down. So the literal setting before it goes to first person. You can see this is what it looks like up close. This is what it looks like out wide. And if I increase the FOV to 5, you can see it's zoomed out all the way to here. And if I go in all the way into first person here, it's all the way here. So it just gives you more room to see stuff. You can see the difference on screen right now between the up close shots, how close and how far it is between -5 and 5. And then you can see the difference when it's fully zoomed out. It's quite a lot, so it allows you to just see more. So it kind of is, I guess you could say, worth it to have it on a maximum. I think the game does look a little bit weird with it, like things just look a little bit strange. It's up to you. If you want to keep it on, I'm going to have it on 0, me personally, but if you want to see more, it could give you a competitive advantage. The final one is dynamic light quality, in brackets laggy. By default, this is on 2. You can change it to 0, and then you can up it to 4. So you can see the difference between the two on a rejoin between 0 and 4. As I'm speaking right now, I'm currently in the 4 mode, so I'm just kind of analyzing the 4 that's on the right and just looking at it. It looks fine, man. I don't know. Genuinely no clue. I'm now speaking when looking at it on 0. It looks the exact same. I don't know. I have no idea. If you can spot the difference, maybe it's more clear for you guys because you're seeing them side by side. I'm not. I'm seeing one and then the other. It just looks the exact same. And if it is different, it's like PS5 Pro type of stuff here. Like, we're talking minimal things. So I guess if you want to improve your FPS, maybe lower it down all the way to 0. Hopefully that last one was useful. And that one was a proper little secret that I found. So yeah. Nice. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on all 10 secrets. What was your favorite one? Which ones did you know already? Which ones did you not know? Everything and everything. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and tap the bell, because if I get 10 more, you already know there's going to be a part 6. This is my 5th one. My previous Wanted video spoke in depth about every single reward you can get in the police career mode. Obviously, we talked about the warden in level 5, and there's something else as well at level 5. So make sure to check it out. There's 2 things per level, 8 things in total. I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.